What's going on, YouTube, Bum Nation? Welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new, you guys like what you see, hit that sub button, give a like on the video, and become part of Bum Nation. So we're gonna continue our series, the 2020 NBA playoffs. All right. So we had two games yesterday, two pretty good games. I don't know why I'm saying pretty good. They were actually really good. So first game, let's just get right into it. You know what I'm saying? Skip all the yibba yabba and let's get right into it. So first game, Bucks versus the Heat, 118-115. This was upsetting to me because I was hoping we could, sweep. But like I said in the beginning, I'm not gonna disrespect the Bucks. Even though they lost Giannis left the second quarter, I think it was, with an ankle injury. Re-injured the ankle that he injured the last game. He was slaying though before he went out. He had 19, man. He had 19 before he left the game. Middleton had a crazy game, 36, 8 and 8. Lopez did good with 14. Bledsoe had a pretty good game with 14 and 10 rebounds. He was very aggressive. Instead of looking for a shot, he would attack the basket, which was very good for them. That's what the Bucks needed. Hill did his thing. He had 12. But yeah, Giannis leaving, I thought it would be like, I feel like the Heat just laid back on it and was like, okay, cool, we got this. And Middleton and them boys gave it to them. But if Giannis don't play, I mean, obviously it's a wrap. Even if he doesn't play, it's a wrap. But the Heat didn't do bad either. You know, like Bam had 26 and 12. Dragic had 17. Robinson started hitting. Duncan, he started hitting, so he had 20. Butler had 17. Crowder had 18. Crowder has just been coming alive, and it's great to see. So it's going to be good for the next series. I can't wait. Good for the next game. Hopefully, don't let them keep coming back. I'm not going to keep disrespecting the Bucks, so I don't want them to come back, though. So we need to just buckle down. I wasn't expecting this to go like this. It went to overtime, so it was a great game. Obviously some little calls you wouldn't like here or there, but it is what it is, man. Like, it was a good game at the end of the day. Miami's still up 3-1, baby. You know what I'm saying? We ain't bringing out the broomsticks, but we'll help them pack up their things, and then they can get going. You know what I mean? So it's all good there, man. Next game, Lakers versus the Rockets. Man. This one was crazy. I mean, I expected the Lakers to come back with a vengeance. Not vengeance, but like kind of like come back and just take notes from game one and just take the proper steps accordingly to take down this small ball lineup. Harden had 27, but he had 5 turnovers. Covington had 17. Gordon has been playing great this playoff series, man. I mean, just the playoffs in general. He had 24. Tucker had 18. Tucker finally started hitting. Westbrook, though, 10 points, 13 rebounds, 4 of 15 shooting, 7 turnovers. My guy. I just want to say, he literally was going to kill the Rockets from winning anything. Because, like, this series, because with his struggles, it's proven to either help them or not help them. And every time he struggles like this, it just doesn't help. Like, the last game he was good. He scored like 20 points, yada yada. He was like 10 of 20 from the field. But still, this 4 of 15, 7 turnovers, you're the starting point guard? Like, come on, man. And then, I mean, granted, James had 5 turnovers too, but he was putting it in on the offensive end anyway, though. He had 27 points. Granted, I mean, they lost 109-117. The series is tied 1-1, but this is the thing about the Rockets and the small ball that I keep saying. I don't think the small ball can work, man. Like, the rebounding is such a key part of the series and of the game of basketball. And then with the Lakers, I feel like they're just too big. But at the same time, the Lakers, hear me out. Lakers were smart. They were smart. Why were they smart? Because they didn't play Dwight Howard. You're like, oh, whoa, what do you mean you didn't play Dwight Howard? Because Dwight Howard was not needed. Because the Houston Rockets play they're just small ball. They have no bigs. They have Tyson Chandler just sitting on the bench, being a cheerleader. That's it. No disrespect to him. He's an NBA champion, yada yada, NBA vet. But it's just the way their lineup is. there is no big man on the floor at all. So Tucker is their 5. So that's why I think in the starting lineup they still went McGee, AD, and obviously Braun, and then KCP, and I think Rondo. No, Rondo came off the bench. It wasn't Kuz. It wasn't Morris either. Hey, who started with them? Whatever, Danny Green. I always forget him. But those guys, man. I mean, Braun had 28, 11, almost a triple dub. AD had 34 and 10. Rondo had 10 and 9 rebounds. No, 10 assists. Sorry, 9 assists. Kuzma had 13 and Morris had 16. All played vital parts and hit some good shots. They need to do better on the defensive end to try to contain these guys, because the thing is with the Rockets, they could go on a whatever old run, like just hitting straight threes, and then they'll kill them. So they got to do better, the Lakers, with the defense and just rotating and I guess communication more so on like the help defense and stuff. Because there's always a guy open when they swing that ball. And remember, the ball always moves faster than a person. So he's going to get there first. They're going to keep getting wide open shots, and you just got to rely on them hit. Now, if it's Westbrook, they're daring Westbrook to shoot, which obviously is proving in favor to them, which Westbrook needs to, I don't know. They need to do something with Westbrook where the ball doesn't end up in his hands. It ends up in just Harden's hands. And I would rather let the game decide from there. If I was Houston, I'd rather let my game be decided on him having the ball than Westbrook having the ball, because it just doesn't seem to work out, And I don't think having both of them on the court at the same time seems to mesh well. But what can I say? I don't know nothing. But I think it was smart. They didn't play Dwight. Back to my Dwight point. Second unit didn't have Dwight. Basically, when Braun left, AD was on the floor. McGee was out. AD played more of the 5, so AD was covering Tucker a lot, which proved for a great. He finally started taking advantage of his height and his skill, and he started to put it on to the Rockets. And it worked wonders for him. And he just has to keep being that aggressive, and Braun needs to keep being aggressive too. They cannot lay up on being aggressive. If they're not gonna be able to close out on the shooters, which I get it is hard, because I said, the ball moves faster than a person. But they just gotta keep playing hard and keep being aggressive. That's the main part, because foul trouble is gonna happen because they're smaller guys and things like that. Obviously, look out for the charges, but it just doesn't happen. Braun will keep dunking it on people, dunking on these people's heads, and they'll be straight. There's still a lot of games left for this series. It's only 1-1. All this crap I'm breaking down, it's still just 1-1. So, Rockets obviously still have a chance, and the Lakers still have, whatever they have. Both teams still have a chance. So, but it was very crucial for the Lakers to tie this up 1-1. Because if the Rockets go up 2-0, all this crap, and then outside sources could be, distracting for the Lakers and all that stuff. But it's good so that they just, 1-1, that's it. Basically starting fresh, you know what I'm saying? 1-1, we're each 1-1, basically 0-0. Now let's get it. And that's what's going to happen. First game was all about analyzation for the Lakers. Let's see how, game 3 is where we really see about this series and where it could be headed. We'll watch out for that. Watch out for the next video for about that. Tomorrow, that's tomorrow's game, so Tuesday. Speaking of games, those 2 games were good for yesterday's games, but for tonight, we got some bangers. We got Celtics versus Raptors, which is going to be good. Series is tied 2-2, so anything goes. Basically, this is a statement game for whichever team, especially for the Raptors. If the Raptors, they proved themselves, yo, we came back 2-0, and we told y'all made a mistake not going up 3-0 on us. That's talk, man. That's champion talk. And they're doing their thing. Then you got the Clips versus the Nuggets. 1-1. Series is tied. So this is kind of like a fresh start as well. 0-0. Now let's see where the series starts to go. I still hope the Nuggets could pull that off. I'm hoping the Raptors could pull off that upset. Because technically it is an upset, even though they're the champs. But I'm hoping they could pull that off. It'll be great to see. Let me know what you guys think. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you guys think. It's going to be crazy games. Got some more playoff basketball coming at y'all. Hey, thank you guys. hit that sub button, give a like on the video, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Bum Nation, we out.